to learn. Thank God the MD had to, you know, tilt the ground. The MD had to tilt the ground, telling us the basic of P1. We all know what P1 is now. So we are going to start selling. But when we are selling, some people, maybe this is your beginning, and you try to talk to somebody, and somebody say no. Please don't just say, this thing will not work for you. No. That's what we're going to learn. Keys to generating repeated sales. We're going to really beckon on follow up. How we're going to follow up. That's very critical. Follow up. Now look and tell me in your own words. This class is going to be very, very interactive, please. Yes, I'm the one standing here, but all of us, we are all here to learn. We are all here to learn, sir. We are all here to learn. Okay, so in your own words, what do you think follow up means? Follow up. Go ahead.
Follow up is when you're prospecting to a client.
Okay.
And maybe the first time you help and you're able to change your contact.
Okay.
And maybe Friday he asks you or give you an appointment.
Okay.
You know, yours is keep calling, keep updating him. If he has any product, maybe new products in the market, you update him. You know, it mustn't be like that. Good morning, sir. How are you? Happy birthday. You know, cares about it.
We accept.
Yes.
Please make this class very interactive. And maybe I'd like us to share our names so I can be calling people. Yes, sir. Go ahead, sir. Sir, your name, sir?
Callistus.
Callistus, sir.
Just one word. Check back on.
Check back.
Yes.
Check back on your previous visit.
Yes, sir, yeah.
Wait, I want somebody from the back. Yes, ma'am. Your name, ma'am? Patience. Okay, because I'll be calling you by name. I like us to interact. Let's just be family. We are family. We are all heading to one thing. Cash. How to make money. Is it not? That's why we are all here. Building ourselves, personal development. Only those luxury cars. So we have to talk to ourselves. Nobody is a facilitator here. We are all together. Go ahead, ma'am. Okay.
It's just once you are prospect somebody, you keep on checking on something, maybe happy new moments.
Okay.
Or if you see that the person is really making their status, you follow up with comments.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Now, what is follow-up? Sales follow-up. In my own words, it's just exactly what we all said. A sales follow-up is what you do after your initial pitch to encourage the prospective client to take action. You have gone somewhere. Maybe I'm trying to market P1 to you people now, and I've marketed to everybody here. What do? I don't just end there. I follow up. Sales follow-up can be conducted in a number of ways. Do we agree? But most common methods are telephone and email. Just like what you said, email can be WhatsApp. You can do that. Mastering your sales follow-up is a critical skill for sales reps. However, many of us are not doing that enough. We are not doing it at all. When we just do marketing, maybe from the person that we are marketing, we are not seeing a green light, no positive response. It will draw us back. We won't follow up. So that man no answer me well. That confidence, we will lose that confidence. This next slide, I want somebody to tell me what's happening. How many people are you seeing here? Two people. Who other person has a contrary opinion? Two. Everybody is seeing two.
No, there are three.
Are we seeing it?
Yeah.
Are we seeing it?
Yes.
You see, you are not quick to respond. You are not. Everybody just said two, but there are three. There are actually three. There are actually three. Where's the third person?
So the other person,
Let me see. This person, this is their husband and wife. You can see the reflection of the man here. That's the follow-up we're talking about. They are not quick. Most people said two, but there are three here. They are talking. This is Irene now, talking to these two people, and you can see the smiles when you're marketing. You are talking to people, two people, but to you are looking at one person. Do you get it? Yes. You are looking at one person because you said two. That is Irene and the lady. Because the man is just, I purposely did something like this to know whether people are really catching. If you're doing a pitch, you are presenting something, are you really looking at everybody? Are you making sure that everybody is following? Do you get it, man?
Yeah.
Are you making sure everybody is following? Now, this next slide. Can somebody just tell me 3 things that happened here? So raise your hand and just tell me 3 things that happened here.
It's clapping.
Who is clapping?
The prospect.
Okay, the prospects are clapping, huh? I just want 3 things that you can bring out from here.
I think she gave a good speech.
Ma,
I think she just finished educating or something like that.
and what happened?
Yeah.
So what if somebody is happy, somebody is giving a speech and somebody is happy, what do you think happened?
She has closed the deal now.
It's a good deal.
That means she wowed them. And for somebody to have a right class when you do the speech, that means your presentation was wow. And they bought what you were saying, right? So after this now, you have made a good presentation. It doesn't end there. What happens? Okay, let's say for instance, you are my crowd now, just like this you are. And I finish, everybody clap. And I'm expecting something. What I'm selling, I want response. What do I do? How do I follow up?
Exchange of contact.
How do you, okay, everybody is here now, how am I going to exchange contacts with
No, we
everybody?
will seek for a contact. Okay.
Go ahead, sir.
No, you seek for a contact. If
Okay.
yes,
Any other contrary, any suggestion?
I think it's to
for
go.
instance, if you have it, go ahead, sir.
Can share your complimentary card.
If you share your complimentary card to people here, Shabina, when I get that, I will call you. You are the one that wants something and you are sharing complimentary card. I'm giving it to you for you to call me, but I want something from you.
Is to ask them if anyone is interested in the product and sell it immediately.
Okay, if they say they want, they are interested.
Is to sell your product
If they
immediately.
say they are interested and they give you their contact, how do you? How do you? I just want to know, how do we follow up? You say you will follow up. We have a large crowd. This is a large crowd now. And you have made a very beautiful speech. Your pitch is wow. Everybody loves what you have just said. And at the end of the class, at the end of the section, you needed response. You want to make deal, and everybody has bought it. How do you follow up?
Create a team.
Sorry, individually. How do you get individually?
Like you just create a team.
Sorry?
Create a team.
Create a team, how? I just want to explain. There's something I'm looking for.
There is a WhatsApp group for
How do you do the WhatsApp group after you have finished with talking? Okay, fine. That's a plus. But what I would suggest, if you're making a pitch to a big gathering like this, remember, they taught us that we should build a team, right? We are building a team. So as you are going there, you actually came with your team, maybe 1 or 2 persons. Do you understand? Let's just learn that. It's very important, especially when you're going to do presentation in a large gathering. It's very key. Don't be carried away. Some people will be carried away because they're making a good presentation. For you to be able to follow up on somebody, you must think that that person has given you a good response or so. Then you know how to follow up. Now, how do you follow up after sales pitch? How do we follow up? We've already said it. Made phone calls and all that. My own, I just said, when you're following up, remember you're not making a and sweet. Just make it simple. All sales emails should be short, but follow-up should be even shorter. Who can just come and give us a practical example of a follow-up? Anybody? I like my class being practical. You have made a sales pitch, and somebody wowed you, somebody liked it, and you want to follow up. Madam Patience, please. Sorry? Is there a newcomer? No, nobody is right or wrong here. We are all learning. Whatever we do here, we can pick something.
To my own understanding, what I will do, I'll call the person that same day, saying thank you very much for attending the training. Then I'll ask the person, like, what and what did you benefit, so that will strain the eyes, so I don't know the mood that make that person like.
Sorry, I want us to give a practical example. Who has the time here? No, we said keep it shorter. Can you just time her for can you time her for 3 minutes? Let her do a follow-up presentation for 3 minutes. Let's see whether she will be that time.
Time it. It's time down.
Just like what I said before, I will call up and say,
Sorry, ma'am. You are following us up. Don't tell us what to do. You are following us up. You have preached. You have presented your oh, talk to me. Forget the crowd. You have been to my office before. You've told me about P1. Okay, let's use P1 threshold, 500,000. You have told me about it. Now you want to follow me up. I'm in my office. Just do it. Don't tell me anything. Just do it. Just do it. We have a mic. Good afternoon. How are you today? Very well, thank you. And yours? Sorry, who are you? Who can pick up something from them? You tried, right? Yes. So what did she say that we liked? But there's an error from the beginning. Who can spot the error? Yeah. So when you call me, you tell me who you are. Right? Yeah. And from there, she did something good. But you don't tell me that, yes, so I like my presentation. You're not the one to tell me whether I like the presentation or not. But I applauded. Doesn't mean everybody's applauding and I'm saying the brother applaud. You understand? Do we get that? So can somebody else try? Thank you, man. Thank you very much. Let's start. Somebody else try. I want a guy this time around. No, not Mr. Martin. I want to try the guy this time around. Young man, can you come? Because I noticed that you're not concentrating, you're pressing your food. We're in a class, remember we're learning here. Can you come? Come and tell me. We just corrected that one or two things. Now come and show me.
Is this how you are talking to your clients? Hey!
Okay, Charles, how are you? I can't hear you, sir. No. Please. You pick your comments. Go ahead. Just keep going. Do you know what's happening to this young man? He wasn't attentive.
He wasn't concentrating.
He wasn't following us. Now, if he was following us, who come and tell me that he wants to introduce the property? When we already done a presentation, and I was like, wow. Now he's following me up. Yes. See, when you go to meet somebody, now how you get this thing you're doing, I say what you're doing.
For 10 years, you will not make sale.
And before you go,
You're doing it like this. For 10 years, you will not make sale.
Stand straight.
stand with confidence. No, you are still better. Don't bend the ball. Listen to me. When you go to meet many people, especially most people go to meet, they are likely more wealthy than you.
Yeah.
There's always the urge to feel intimidated.
Yes, sir.
But most times, it's scientific. Your posture will make you either more frightened or intimidated or not. The way you position yourself is important. And when you want to speak, whether you think that the person knows better than you or not, the few things you have to say it with confidence. Confidence is vital. Okay? I didn't say any confidence from what you did.
All right, sir. Mr. Khalid, you want to try?
Good morning. This is a phone call. I'm not seeing this.
Oh, you're making a phone call.
Yeah. Good morning, Irene.
Good morning. Who am I speaking with?
This is
Mr. Callisto.
Hi, Mr. Callisto.
Yeah, I met you the other day for a presentation and I want to follow up. And in follow up, there's this property we talked about the one that I want to have a request and invite you for an inspection. Because we have inspections needed for some of the tenants, but we want to check. Chance to.
Oh, yes. Is this your number, sir?
That is correct.
Okay, I'll get back to you, sir. Thank you for calling. How many minutes did it take?
Just
You know, we
it's
spent
not,
3
no,
minutes.
it's not up to 2 minutes. It's not up to 2 minutes.
You
So
understand? That is very straight. Be brutally honest. Be brutally honest.
that was 30
When we
seconds.
say honest, be honest. In P1 we don't tell stories. In P1 we don't tell lies.
Yeah.
If it's 500,000, it's 500,000. We have people that want to make money for themselves. A land is going for 500,000 and they will say 750, and they will come back and say, please, that 250 I put on top. I beg, come out for my side. We don't do that. Make replying a one-stroke task for recipient. This is in case you're doing for email. If you're responding an email or following up on an email, acknowledge their interest. When you sent an email and somebody said, okay, somebody responded, please respond immediately, acknowledge it. Show absolute belief in your product, fits for your prospects. Before you start telling, don't see a big man that wants to buy, add value. Whatever you're doing, add value. Now, why is sales follow-up important? Why do we think it's important? Why do we think sales follow-up is important? I told this guy, I'm not the one teaching, we're all teaching ourselves. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. You raised your hand up. You're scared? No, you want to, sir. Go ahead, go ahead. What's the name? Abraham. Go ahead.
It makes the customer feel that they are serious.
Makes customer feel that you're serious. Okay? Who else? Go ahead.
It also moves the client to action.
It also moves the client to action. Beautiful. Any other person? You don't just finish a presentation and end it there. You follow up so they will know that you are serious. After meeting a client's needs with your product or services, then a valuable level of excitement on both sides. You've done something, and they wow, you know they clap. You too, you say, I don't get them, I don't get their attention. You are happy, the customer is happy. You are thrilled with having successfully helped your clients to seal a deal. You are happy. Now, your client is also excited to put your solution or product into action towards solving their problem. Now, yes, though exciting, this period of time after a sales is a time of opportunity that is often missed by a salesperson as they begin setting their sights on fulfilling the next client's needs before properly following up with their current clients. You have sealed a deal. You have sold. The client is happy. You don't even want to know. You don't follow up the customer again to know, this thing that you used to do before, maybe because the person has not bought. You said you are checking updates. Happy Sunday. How are you? You see something in status, you say beautiful. As the person buy, I'm finished with you. You move to the next person. You forget about that person. Forget that person can buy a second property.
Yeah.
Forget that person can even refer you to another person. Do we get it?
Yes.
So ensure you still follow. No customer is a bye-bye. You must follow up that customer. Do you get it, sir?
Sure.
Yeah.
Do we all get that?
Yes.
Now, continuation of why it's important. By going the extra mile to ensure your clients know that you're always there, always actively listening and always ready to help, you make them feel cared for. Don't just be talking without listening to your clients, without listening to your customers. There are people that might be passing through issues. You listen to them. Make them feel valued. Ensure your clients' needs are met by your product or service. You know, there's somebody that will not really want to buy now. Only say they can buy. There's somebody that will want something, now something else, maybe not land. But you're not presenting land to that person. No. Answering any questions or concerns your client might have. The client might ask you, this treasure, Regal treasure, what is there about that Regal treasure? Why should I buy Regal treasure? What do you have? What can you use? What's your convincing power? Regal Okekelu, the other our Regal Court Okekelu. What is that? What's your convincing power? What do you have to convince that client? Understanding how you might be of further service to your client. Please, let's not end it in only P1, 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 P1. Build a relationship, introduce it to other people. Only seeing you there alone, self, wow, the person will really feel valued. You understand? Or even if it's, let's not even talk about party. Even when somebody is bereaved, person is mourning, empathize with that your client. He will really will not forget you, or she will not forget you. Now, I want somebody to come up and tell me what all this means. This follow-up strategy.
My name is Carol Obuwani. Okay, so the first one is CRM, the customer relationship. Okay. And customer relationship management. Okay, how do I relate to my customers? How do I know their needs? How do I know what they want me to do next? How do I need to satisfy my services and all that? Then this other one.
Sorry, ma'am.
Okay.
How do you know? So what do you use it to do?
Okay, I should not, okay.
Tell us what
I do.
Each of them. What do you do with it? This is strategy. What do you use it to do?
Okay, I use it to follow up closely with my prospects. I need to note down strategic things like dates, I need to do something, or what I need to do, or what they've told me to do as at the time. If I need to give them their GDF assignment or their survey, maybe at the time for the allocation. So many things are involved in this. It is even endless, because sometimes you're thinking that you've done it all. But your client may say, I need other things. Yes. So it's so impactful, it's so necessary, it's so detailed. Then this one is a notebook, my notebook. My diary, my notepad, I need to detail things. I don't need to always depend on this so-called gadgets, but they may fail. Several they have failed, I may have lost so many things you might never be able to recover. When you have this, you need to keep it also well. Yes. You need to store it because it is indeed a lifeline to many other things. So let me choose another one. Okay, this one. Go ahead. Go ahead. So this now is also like a physical thing. I need to do phone calls, do emails, and every other thing, call you. You need to hear my voice. I need to hear yours to be so sure of what we are doing together, because it's through me I do it. I mean that word. It's not that one person show. Yes, both sides. It's key in this business. You need to hear a voice. You need to just imagine at a certain time you need to hear a voice. I think that you need to meet physically, and even if you don't meet physically, because sometimes you may never meet physically, but you must communicate, and it's very, very specific and detailed, and you also need to know what you have communicated with somebody, so that people will take you very seriously. That's three. This is that one. Let me use that. You need to do research. Searching so many things, you need to be updated, because everything is changing. What we are doing, like maybe like even a month ago, is not what we are doing now. So you need to keep constantly teaching yourself, doing research, coming for trainings like this, meeting up with people, sharing ideas, reading, and just do your own research so you don't go out of, like say, out of the trend. Okay. Yes. Which is the other one now? Go on more. So. I've done four.
Let's have a
Okay, now this one, yes. This is what we have been training for daily. Team building from level one. You don't break it. Now, I got to see something that I really like. You said, when you have a strong team, nobody knows the leader. That means you have everybody following you. You don't just say, oh, I must be. Of course, we know you are the leader, but everybody is impacted, everybody is strong, everybody can deliver. That's building the community team. And apart from
Carol, thank you very much. She nailed it. She nailed it. Well, we are left with the
three.
I know that, Madam Carol, you don't need to give but I'm going to give her
I don't mean out for one Mr. Marcus, then I should tag a price to it. Thank you so much, my MD. So the remaining three, Mr. Kalisti.
Okay, I'll do the three and we'll come back here.
Okay, sir.
So this is about nutrition.
Okay.
You need to inform your client about the location.
What is our location? What is it that we normally use here?
Google Map.
Google.
Yes,
Right.
that's the site.
Yes.
So you need to tell the person the location and how you can be smart about it. How you can be able to nearest bus stop, how you can be able to locate that place.
Okay.
These other ones about search.
Okay.
Looking around for good and viable property or new development area you can be able to invest in. Lastly, this is connecting back with the people, program back. Then lastly, that think about meeting, setting up meeting house, apart from what
That's the same building. Thank you very much. All seen the strategies. Which one are you?
Because of the way he spoke, I also going to give one gen 2K.
Contribution matters. It's not only Irene that is doing this, we are all doing it together. So which is yours?
Except tuna.
Which one are you doing?
Google
Can
Map.
somebody tell me 3 that you're following me? Do you have a CRM? You don't have a device? You know we have even in our phones, you can create a CRM in your phone. Do you have a notepad that you're writing? All the trainings that you've been attending, are you going through? Not only just attending training and write, you don't go back to it. Just like in the church, pastor will write, talk, you go quote, pastor will write, you will not go back to read what pastor has said. You make calls. How many people are in your team? This is a strategy that we need. I don't think there's even, maybe there are more that you will even create for yourself. If you follow this strategy, my brothers, my sisters, my colleagues, my friends, you will go far. You will really go far. Now, effective after-sales follow-up strategy. Knowing your client's preferred contact methods. Before setting out to contact your client after a successful sale, first know how they wish to be contacted. Your client might dictate phone calls or emails and validating their more simple of preferences. There are people that will not want you to call them. You're bugging me for Christ's sake, and when you call somebody that doesn't want you to be called, that doesn't want to be called, you lose that person. You lose the person. You don't call me or you don't know the time. I have an MD in this thing, and after 9 o'clock you can't call him. And you decide to call that person that time. Tell me that thing you're looking for is gone, no matter how urgent it is. We all have our preferences. So whoever you're marketing, whoever you're dealing with, whoever your prospect is, please know the person's method. That's why you need to have that relationship with that person. Because if you don't have a one-on-one relationship with that person, you might not know that person's preferences. Thanking your customer. A heart of gratitude is the foundation of your follow-up. My MD has given this, Madam Carol and Mr. Callistus 2K. Tell me if another question about the who raise their hand. They will raise their hand. Let's take the power of thank you. It's very, very good. Your communication and goal should be to make your clients feel valued and assured in their decision to choose your company's product or services. Thank you. It's very important. Don't just collect that commission and maybe before the commission comes, you have already said what you want to use it to do. And immediately because you don't go, then leave that man. So I give that lie. What is bad in this thing? What am I thinking? That thing can go a long way. Yeah. Very, very, very important. Asking questions and actively listening. No customer is talking, you are talking. Your follow-up is the perfect time to get valuable feedback from your customer. Keep your questions brief. Your client's time is precious and stay focused on their needs. When a customer is talking, you listen. You ask a question. Okay, you are marketing somebody now. You have marketed a client and the client is not responding. Because of that, you sign up for the no. You can call back and say, sir, please, what's your consent? What is your consent? Is there anything you're doubting? I can explain to you. And when he wants to talk, please don't come and rush to come and explain that thing. Just allow him to finish. And solve that issue. Asking permission to send helpful information and resources. Some people, immediately they get a customer. Maybe the person has bought. You know, so that this person is a potential client. The person has bought. They bring out another land. Power, you send. They bring another one, you send. They bring another one, you send. Fine. But know the kind of person you're sending. You're sending such things to. There are people that want updates yet. There are people that we don't want. They ask. You can just send a message. Sir, can I keep updating you from time to time our new product or what is happening in the industry? Simple. The person will say yes or no. If somebody that is really interested will want to know.
Let me
Your follow.
add a little about that. So basically, in this our time, many people have very bad attitude with sending people information. And if you transfer that to your business, it's going to kill the business. Some of you like to forward things when you concern person. Because your pastor made a good statement, the whole world will not hear what you did. You start send to 1 million people. Send people information that they don't need. It just shows that you are not serious person. Even if it's not flyer, even if you read something, ask them whether they like those kind of thing or not. They may not be in the right frame of mind.
Yes.
And forwarding information, something that even Facebook trying to kill, it's like a spam these days. For all you can, that thing you're forwarding to him, 10 other or 20 people have forwarded this thing. So he counts you among those and he will mute their chat. And that's where you lose it. Once he mutes your chat, if you like, chat from today till tomorrow, he doesn't see it anymore. Even with things that have to do with your business, please ask for permission before you send. I do that every time. People I know, people like it. Instead of, if I want to ask her anything, and she's my client, will you be available for me to call you by 2? Or when will you be available for call? Give people a sense of superiority so that they will respond to you. Especially if there's someone you always chat, they don't answer you. You are just, you understand? Ask for permission. Oh, there is something I wanted to show you. Will it be fine if I put it here, or will you mind if I call you? People like to be in control of their life and their business. Give them that control. After all, they are the one with the money. They are the one you are marketing. You are not the one in control. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Because they have to decide. But if you always treat them with courtesy, the reason why it works, as operation work, is because it is not something we are used to. So even when you ask for permission, they look at you as if this one, let's say, is a very refined person, or you know what they, because the 99% of men they know in their life don't ask for permission. They just bombard them with all manners of things. It's a very important aspect of follow-up. Always asking for what? Permission.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Even when we are even saying that after the presentation, you got a wow experience, as in everybody clapped for you and all that, and you are trying to follow up to know whether they will. Also ask for permission if you can send your proposals. You don't just say because somebody clapped for you and somebody was happy when you were presenting. You just, because you have gotten the person's contact, you start sending proposals. You just ask. You need a phone call, follow up, and see whether you can send your proposal.